And welcome back to another Eclipse Craft video. This one we are going to be debuting Skyblock, and if you don't know what Skyblock is a different type of survival. Skyblock is where you have to live off the land and survive on a limited resources plane of small chunk of grass and dirt. And from that you have to create as much as you can to survive and help yourself throughout your life. Now some people are really good at this and create several huge different types of islands, and maybe at the end we might show you a little example of what people create out of such a small chunk. Now here I have with me is the Eclipsecraft Universal Admin and Zombie Head Admin, GLaDOS, IGN Imperial Troop.
Hello guys.
And he's gonna walk us through Skyblock and give us a little, heads up on Skyblock and upcoming things. So
Here is where all the noobs start. They always going through here. And let's follow me to the spawn. Okay, so here we are at spawn. The place that I most emphasize you start at would be the rules. Why? Because we always have that same excuse saying that I didn't know the rules, I didn't know it was there, it wasn't on a sign, blah blah blah. Just use your logic, no cussing, because there's little kids who play here, and I know there are little kids who play here since my little cousin also plays here. No stealing, no griefing, that means no removing blocks from someone else's island, no raiding, no saying I'm going to give you $100 if you let me join the island, and then later on you grief the person. Because, one, that's not cool, two, I can roll back whatever you do. So, don't ruin chance of being here in an awesome server like Skyblock Eclipse. Second place would be the Skyblock commands. If you want to know what to do or how to make an island, just type /island or /s. That will give you your new island, and you will start on a noob island. It will be just an island with a tree and with dirt and one chest. I will give you an example of it later on after I leave spawn and teleport you guys to me. Here, how to make a shop. Most people ask, how do I make a shop, or how do I make money, or it's really simple. On the top, you put the name. Second would be, let's see, the number ID. So for example, I'm going to sell air, which you can't, it's not going to allow you, but for an example, air. 0, how much are you buying? B, let's say I'm selling air for $1. So B1, and then at the bottom from the ID, it's going to automatically fill it out for you. Or, yeah. Unless I'm mistaken. Up here would be the stairs leading to the spawn shop. Not the best shop because it's a bit expensive.
Why would the prices be so high?
Here.
Oh.
Courtesy of me.
Why would the prices be so high in the shop?
Well, we emphasize that you make your own shop here because most of the economy depends on your money, your stuff. So pretty much we try and force you to make your own shops and not depend on the spawn shops. That is why the shops are so expensive here. Though if you do want to make a little bit of money, I don't recommend that much to depend on this place, but instead recommend on your own shop. Would be, for example, if you sell a diamond here, I don't know, you can sell it to the server and it'll give you $1. 32 sand, it'll give you $10. Though I recommend you make your own shop, and you will make money easily instead of having to depend on the shop. Speaking about diamonds,
I put your
please do
diamond
not sell diamonds. Yeah, please do not sell diamonds less than 250. Oh, you sold it back?
Yeah, I sold it back for charity.
And we have bungee cord on, so if you click on one of these signs, it'll take you to Grief and Raid or Zombie Eclipse, one of the other servers that we provide.
One thing I
we have
informed you
PvP.
guys before you click on these signs, some of the bungee cords may break and you may not know about it. So if you click on one and it says you've been banned, again, don't take that too seriously. You may not actually be banned. It may just be a bungee problem. I know we have that on Zombie going to Vanilla, but it should be fixed momentarily, and we will go back with GLaDOS.
Here we have PvP, it's a work in progress. Well, yeah, I think it's still a work in progress. Spleef, we have Spleef. Mob Arena, we're still working on Mob Arena from what I've heard. That they're still working on it. And if you walk a little bit further, you'll get a nice view of, right now it's nighttime, nice view of the stars, maybe a neighboring island. If you have a render distance far, you might see an island nearby. Let me teleport you to an island. If you're new to Skyblock, you'll spawn on this island. So here we are at this small little island. You're going to start with this, just a chest and a tree. If you can open up the chest, you might see ice, lava buckets, mushrooms, cacti, oak wood. And after you grab all those items, don't fall off the island, you'll die and you'll lose your stuff. You can remove all this grass here and use it to whatever you like to do. Use it as a farm or sell it to people. People really love buying grass here or dirt since it's really valuable. And if you dig a little bit deeper, you might find sand, which you can do whatever you want with it, make it glass or sell it to people. It's also a valuable item here. And it's pretty fun here in Skyblock. This server is mostly not much of a PvP server. It's a really calm server. There's lots of people here, really nice staff. We'll actually help you out if you need any help. Ask whatever you need help with, and we'll see what we can do for you.
So again, guys, as he's mentioned, this is where you start when you hit the command /IS or /S and you want to restart a new island, or you're new and you spawn. You will automatically start here if you are restarting an island. Your items will be erased from your hand if I am correct.
Yes, if you are, let's say that you make a friend at the server and you want to join their island, anything that is inside your inventory will be removed from your inventory. In that way you can't cheat or whatever there is they can do with that bug. So that's why it has been set for, if you leave the island, your inventory gets deleted.
So, you know, as you guys seen, this is the valuable spawn island, and it is not all that big, and it is just, you know, your average chunk floating in midair. But, you know, you can turn such things into some really great things, and GLaDOS is going to show us what great things you could turn from just starting out in this small, tiny little island with such limited resources into a big castle with resources aplenty. And as you can see,
here at my spawn island, I made this small water fountain here with gold and a slide if you want to go into the pool, along with cake if you love cake, such as me. And here we are at the main island. No, it's not a lie. I don't know why people say it's a lie. Here we are at the main part of the island. Shops. I'm going to show you an example of a shop, which, as I said, your island and your money really depend on this. If you really want to make money and expand your island, you can make shops such as this. I'm selling wood here, logs, diamonds, 150 each, not less, since it will kind of ruin the server economy. My pet wolves.
I see one's a little shy.
And
he's kind of hiding from us.
Oh yeah. Some more food. Oh, you bought some arrows for me. Thank you.
No problem. And see, just like I mentioned, just that small chunk, and see what people can do with it now. It just takes a little hard work, and as you can see, GLaDOS has built this entire gigantic island. I mean, with help, yes, of course, but I mean, just from that small chunk and limited resources has he run this industry and agricultural island, which is really quite amazing given what we've seen that you start out with and how you start out.
So I'm about to teleport you up here to the spawners, so don't die and don't fall into the lava. Here we have the iron spawners. You can only get spawners if you're a donor, so if you want a spawner inside your island, I would really recommend that you donate to the server. You'll get it in your kit if you're a donor plus. I think MC Pro will put up the link in the description of the forums, and along with the donation link, you'll get lots of stuff. You'll get diamonds, lapis lazuli, some love gold, so you might get gold. You
what
get
kind
spawners.
Of things come in donations? Like
you get disguise. You get to fly around. You get to nickname yourself. You get /God, which was newly added. Let me remember what else. I'm not a donor, so I don't know. I don't really much remember.
What kind of kits would you get?
I would say donor plus. I would get donor plus kits. Maybe the AFK kit, because the server kicks you after 5 minutes if you're not moving at all. Here we harvest our iron ingots. Do you want some iron ingots?
Sure. Thank you, sir. So, what could you really say to encourage people to vote and donate to help the server? I mean, what could you really say to them that, explains why they should take the time and their money to help us out and such?
Well, first of all, here, we want to help you in whatever you need help with. It's a pretty cool server. There's not much really bad things going on here. It's really calm. A good amount of people go in here into the server. Really nice people. Staff will help you out. And if you want to make your island bigger, then you might want to donate. Here we have the more spawners.
So we can see, and do you get the command to change the spawners with a certain kit,
yes.
Or do all kits come with them?
I think with the certain kit. Don't remember which one.
So, as you guys have just seen, this is at this gigantic industrial agricultural center. Remember, started from just this one little chunk of dirt, and it really takes some skill. And it's not intensely hard to do. I mean, it's easy if you don't, try to overthink it. It's, simple survival. You just have to live off the land, and the shops and the spawn allow you to grow your economy, to help grow your island a lot faster. And, it's really a fun way to play, because instead of giving yourself all the things and not working for it, you can achieve it through, hard work and just, determination, and you can, build things like this. And
a word of advice for those who join the server, I would say, one, don't fall off your island, because that's what mostly happens here. Most don't fall off their island. Though I will replace, if you lose your necessary island stuff, such as lava or your ice, I will replace it. Though if you die with diamonds or cobble or what else, I'm not going to replace it.
After a certain period of extent.
Yes, after a certain period of time. Also, a word for those who love to grief. If you want to grief, don't come here at Skyblock. I can easily roll back anything you do. If you really want to grief, then I would recommend you go to Vanilla. Vanilla is mostly a grief and raid server. There you can do grief other people, do whatever you want, except no hacking, etc. You know the rules. So MC also made the video for that server, so if you want to go and join it, I would highly recommend it. I'm also admin there, so if you might see me there, you can say hello. If you come here to Skyblock and you can say hello to me, I'll respond. I'll be nice to you. Staff will be nice, as I said before. If you have any problems, you can report it on the forums, and we will quickly see what we can do.
And again, like GLaDOS said, if you're new and you see him and you recognize him, and he'll say hello. If you have any questions for him, he'd be probably most experienced, able here to help you with those questions. If you see any other staff, they'd also be able to help you with questions. Basically, all your questions will be answered through the staff. But, it's just nice to talk to people. This is a great place to make friends, because when you vote, it helps, have more people find it, and you can make friends, and, if you want to help, maybe when you get a little experience or such, and, you decide maybe I want to help out too, you can, file for staff applications and such for the different server, depending on which server you're playing on. It could necessarily be in Skyblock, but it's what you could grow from Eclipsecraft into from starting.
Yeah, here we have a lot of staff applications almost every day. Sadly, some staff applications will be denied, but most of them are pretty good. If you're making a staff app, just remember, follow the format that we have
No
placed.
books.
No books. No.
Sweet.
You're going to add someone as a reference.
Make sure they allow
Please
it.
ask the... Yes, we've had an incident where we almost denied someone for adding someone in as references when they weren't. Don't lie about how long you've been on the server, because it's going to make you look like a liar, and then we're not going to want to add you as a staff member.
And we'll know because we would have seen you before. People, can remember, oh, I saw you registered yesterday. There's no way you're here today.
Yeah, some people think that we don't remember when you joined, but I do notice when you join and how long you've been on the server, so don't try and your way out. When you're making a staff app, don't give up. We've had a lot of people who have given up on their staff app. Don't worry, some people takes a long time. For others, it doesn't take that long to be staff. It just depends on how good you make your staff app and how reliable you are. If you help out, people want to vouch for you, and when people vouch for you, then your probabilities go higher. If a staff vouches for you, then that's something good, showing that staff also trusts you. So join, and if you feel like you can make a difference here, a good difference here in Skyblock or in another Eclipsecraft server, you can apply for it, and we will check your application.
So, you guys, in short, I thank you for coming out. Again, as you saw what you can do with Skyblock capabilities, what Skyblock is, how to become, better at Skyblock, why to donate, why to vote. We've gone over the shop, where to find everything. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we end this, GLaDOS?
One more thing I would like to say. If you see me on, don't say the cake is a lie, please. That annoys me.
Why wouldn't?
Because it's not.
Why is the cake
because
not
the
a
cake
lie?
is not a lie.
What is the cake?
We all know for a fact. The cake is a nice, delicious pastry.
And did you
And
eat
if
it?
you see me on the forums, yes, you can eat it. I have plenty of cake. If you see me on the forums or somewhere else, you can also ask me any questions, and I'll answer for you.
Okay, so I thank you for all coming out. Later on, sometime this week, I will come out with a staff application tutorial. All the links will be down in the description for staff applications, for the forums, and the Skyblock IP if you need it. If you see me on, or you see any other staff on and you need help, please ask questions, because we are here to help you. I thank you for coming out, and I will see ya.